What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have Infamous Iron Man and we are in the content creator beta. We're going to test him out as a 6-star rank 3 champion, and we're going to explain how all of his abilities work, the best uses and the best rotations for him. So starting off, we have an active armor up, which is permanent, and it's great. It's really nice to have. And then his medium attacks inflict the opponent with shock effects, which is nice. And then this guy cannot crit, and when he would crit, he inflicts the opponent with an instant shock, and you will see pretty soon like a 5,000 medium attack, and that is because we crit. And then also you can use those shock effects with medium attacks and use your heavy attack to consume them into a passive stun, exactly how you do it with Dr. Doom. And then when you do that, you activate the Aura of Iron for 2.6 seconds for depending on how many shocks you consume with that heavy. And what I did there is I activated my special 3 while already having the Aura of Iron active. And as you can see, the duration is extended. So when you pop the special 3, you gain a 24-second Aura of Iron. And if you had it already active, you and your opponent gain a combat power gain increase for 100% potency. So you gain an energized. Both of you are going to gain double the power basically. And this is really good, because most of your damage comes from the SP2, and basically the SP2 power drains the opponent, and then the more bars of power they had, the more damage you deal. You gain 814 attack rating for each bar of power the opponent has, and you don't really care if they have a special 3 because you power drain them for each beam hit, and that's really like, that's a lot of damage. You will see, like this guy, he died with 104 hits. We are a 6-star rank 3, but this is no synergies. That was 104 hits, man. That was literally 1 SP3, 2 SP2s, and a special 1. That's all we did. So that's the one rotation you can do. Go for the SP3, make sure you have the aura active before you pop it, and then you're gonna gain those the energized buff for you and your opponent. And this is actually good how the opponent gets it, because you want them to have a lot of power before you pop the special 2, because you like the damage is pretty nuts. Just the energy damage from the special 2 is like 60,000. And now we're gonna go for a second different rotation here. Exactly the same start, just build up to the special 3, make sure you have the Aura of Iron active before you pop it. And then here I'm gonna show you what the special 1 does. So the special 1, if you have the Aura of Iron active, you inflict the opponent with a special lock, so they cannot use any special attack until the Aura of Iron expires. And it lasts for 24 seconds, man. And it also gets paused when the opponent is throwing their specials or you're throwing the special. And what we're doing here is basically building up to another special 3. So we're gonna refresh that aura, still have the energize. We have the opponent stunned, so with a 5-hit combo, we are so close to the special 1 again. So you can just literally not worry about specials at all. Like if you're lucky, they could not even throw like that special attack. She threw the special 2 right there, so that was a bit annoying. But you literally do like a 5-hit combo and then like one more hit, and you're back to the special 1 again, which means special lock. So here what I'm gonna do is like start the combo with light and end it with a medium, so that I power drain her. So keep in mind that if you finish a combo with medium attack, the opponent is not going to throw the special 3, because the medium attacks power drain. Whenever you have the Aura of Iron active, whenever you would inflict a shock, you actually inflict a power burn, and they cannot get to the special 3. So as you can see, if you pay attention to the bar of power, whenever I'm doing a medium attack, I am power draining. So here I think this is going to work. I do a 3-hit combo light into a medium, power drainer off the special 3, and then as you can see, she didn't throw a single special, and she's basically special locked right now until I get to my other special 3. And it's so easy to get to the other special 3 because you don't have to worry about any special baiting, and you have 24 seconds to build up to a special 3 with the 100% more power rate, which is really easy to get to another special 3. And here I want to show you like a short fight rotation. We are not gonna go for a special 3 here. Basically what I want to do is like avoid baiting specials from the opponent this fight and just building up to the special 2. So we are skipping the SP3 rotation to like because we don't really need the aura because you're gonna see what is gonna happen here. So I'm building up to my SP2, but here what you want to do is go for a medium into a heavy attack into the SP2, because that will activate the aura of iron even for 2 seconds. We don't care how much you want it, how much it lasts, because while we pop the SP2, it's paused. So you have that active, and then you have those power drain effects, because each beam hit inflicts the opponent with a shock, and that's why the power drain from the SP2 does so much damage. Like it's really nice. Because if you were to pop that special 2 from without the aura of iron, it wouldn't deal that much damage. It would inflict shocks, but it wouldn't deal the crazy amount of damage. So yeah, man, that's like the short fight rotation. And I forgot to mention for the previous rotations that the more power the opponent has when you pop the special 3, he gains Infamous Doom gains 2050 critical rating for each bar of power the opponent has. So when you have the SP3 Aura of Iron, you gain 2000 critical rating for each bar of power the opponent has. So you don't want them to throw special 3, because you gain like massive crit rating, and then with that massive crit rating, you crit a lot, which means you can inflict a lot of instant shocks, and that's like really useful, man. And then lastly, I want to show you where I would use Dr. Doom, or Dr. Doom, Infamous Iron Man. So I want to show you in this fight that basically we have like, there's this node, the live wire node, where both you and your opponent have a 20% chance to inflict a shock with your basic attacks. And basically what I want to show you here is that you can even use the shocks from the node to extend your Aura of Iron duration. So you will see we consumed like 4 shocks. So this Aura of Iron is going to last for like 9 seconds. So if they were to get it, if they were to like introduce more shock nodes, he would definitely work really, really great. And then here, it's just some really good, he's just a very good option for a lot of champions. So he's like probably the best counter to Bishop. So he's got an ability where if the opponent would gain more than 2 prowess, they don't gain the prowess, and you instead inflict them with an energized vulnerability debuff. And this can stack up to 20, I believe. And because we're hitting Bishop with energy attacks, he's trying to get those prowess, but he can't. And look at this SP2. That was huge damage. This is like literally the 5-star rank 1 Infamous Iron Man against my rank 5 Bishop, and he got melted from the first hit on the SP2, and that was because we sacked a lot of energy vulnerabilities, and he took so much damage from the shocks. So yeah, and he's also immune to incinerate and shock when he's got the armor up. So if Bishop were to throw a special 1, we would don't care about the incinerate, so that's great. And then the second hit of our heavy attack inflicts a cowardice debuff. So that's like ridiculously good for Kitty Pryde, because when she has an cowardice debuff, she cannot gain prowess. And also, you do not crit against anyone. So Kitty Pryde, the only way she can get prowess is like if you stun her. And then if she would gain those from the stun, you just remove them with the cowardice debuff. So there's like 2 champions that are like pretty tough defenders, like especially Bishop, 2 tough defenders, and just Infamous Doom is just crazy good for. And then he's actually a pretty decent counter for Korg, because his medium attacks did not make contact, so you don't take any rock field damage. But he's not that crazy good for Korg, because Korg is like shock immune. And the only way you can do damage to Korg is like going for the SP3, because that's the only way you can activate your Aura of Iron. You can even activate it with a special 1, but it doesn't last for a while. So like with a special 1, it lasts for 8 seconds if you don't have it active. And if you already have it active, it's just the special act that we said. But yeah, he's pretty decent. I mean, he doesn't take any damage from the rock field. You can go for the SP3, go for the Aura of Iron. But still, that's not gonna do too much for you, because he is shock immune, and literally if you cannot shock the opponent, you cannot power drain, You cannot do pretty much anything. You cannot Doom Slap, but you can still Special Lock him and just intercept all the way. So yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But yeah, we're gonna get him down eventually, I believe. I'm gonna go for the unblockable SP1. So all your specials are unblockable if you have the Aura of Iron active. And then I believe we're gonna go for some intercepts. As you can see, he's not gonna throw a single special. And that is pretty much it for today's video. So Infamous Iron Man, guys, really good champion. He's gonna be a sick champion for mutants, because most mutants are like getting prowess, right? And that's ridiculously good, because this guy just, he wants the opponent to get prowess. So let's say you would fight an Apocalypse. He starts with 2 more prowess, no prowess. You literally remove them at the start of the fight and inflict an energy vulnerability that lasts for the whole fight. So that's like really good. There's so many mutants that get prowess, and Bishop is definitely the best one for sure. So you guys, let me know what you think about Infamous Iron Man. We are going to make more videos for him. For sure, I want to make a non-suicide damage showcase, and then maybe some synergies as well. Because the whole video was no synergies. It was just him on the team. So you guys, let me know what you think about Infamous Iron Man, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.